So the people that are spreading this rumor, I'm asking you out of respect to my family, respect to my wives, respect to my children, because you clearly hate me. And you clearly hate me more than you have any love for another child.
The situation with Brother Polight is getting very interesting, and many people are on the internet making videos. Now, Brother Polight, if you did not know who he is, he's a part of the, I would say, the larger conscious community. I first saw him through Sonetter. He was really going on strong, or coming on strong, in like 2014, 2015. Like I said, getting a lot of views on YouTube, Instagram following. He ended up leaving New York after which, and became somewhat of basically a social media celebrity. He kind of denounced the hood that he was from. He then started acting in weird ways. And one of the things that Brother Polight is known for, allegedly, is scamming. He's a plagiarist. He steals people's ideas, what they say about him, but also a crazy scammer. He uses people, all of that, and he is very manipulative. Now, he also has a prior criminal record, but that's not what we're talking about today. Those are just some of the allegations leading up to that. But Brother Polight and one of his, I believe, wives had a daughter, and of course, he was, we're trying to say it without getting canceled here on YouTube, accused of rape of a 14-year-old. And of course, it was all on the news. It was all on social media. And this is interesting because Brother Polight comes out of the same camp as Dr. York, who's also in prison right now. And one of the allegations against him was that he was also messing with people that were underage. But since this news has come out, Brother Polight has taken to Instagram to deny these allegations against him. Let's play that clip of Brother Polight and then we'll come back.
Peace to the family. So I'm just here to address some popular rumors that have been spread to rectify the matter. There's been a rumor spread. There's two main rumors that's been spread. But the main rumor is that I have pled guilty to child molestation. So let me clear up the two things that need to be addressed. Did I make a plea? There's been no plea. Did I plead guilty to? Never did. So the people that are spreading this rumor, I'm asking you out of respect to my family, respect to my wives, respect to my children, because you clearly hate me. And you clearly hate me more than you have any love for another child. So I ask you guys to respectfully stop spreading rumors. I never made a plea, and I never pled to no damn. So no matter how much you want to believe it, no matter how much you want to propagate it, no matter how much it excites you to say that, it's absolutely false. I never made a plea, and I never pled to no damn. So these two things need to be rectified right now. There are no pleas on my behalf, and I have not pled to no damn. So please stop the freaking rumors. The last thing I'm going to address very quickly. This means that people are lying. If I was lying, you would be able to find something that contradicts what I'm saying. I made no plea, and there is no plea for child molestation on my behalf. I never plead to no child molestation, and I never made a plea in the first place. These are lies. These are lies. And that's it. Now, you could try to turn it into a conversation about, but what you should say is this and what you should say is that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I ain't paid 6 figures for a defense, for me to be out here speaking on my own behalf during a wild ass situation. Now, the white man is the goddamn devil to you guys all the damn time, every day around the week. Until he says something about someone that disagrees with your religion or your politics. Lastly, before I get off this live, I just want to address the likes of this guy. Just finding out who he is. Hold on. Who's this guy? What's this guy's name? I'm trying to get it clear. Hold on. This guy's name is supposed to be Tony the Closer. Right? So this Tony the Closer guy, hold on. This Tony the Closer guy, he posted this. Brother Polight pleads guilty to a 14-year-old child. It's a complete lie. So people reached out to him via the same post that he posted. Okay, hold on. Let's get you guys in tune. He posted this. His name's right there. Tony the Closer. You see that? Tony the Closer. I don't even, just find out who this dude is. His name is Tony the Closer. So he posted that I pled guilty to the violation of a 14-year-old child. He posted that. When informed that that is character defamation, this is not true. When he was informed that this is absolutely false, there has been no plea, and I never pled to no damn child, guess what happened?
Now, I want to play another clip from a YouTuber. I do like the guy. His name is What Happened to Common Sense. Guy's name is Eli, very smart YouTuber, and what he pretty much does is he kind of exposes frauds, and he also does a lot of exposés on people in the conscious community, like Brother Polight. Now, Brother Polight, it looks like he's lying. He said he hasn't pled to anything, but let's play this information from What Happened to Common Sense, and then we're going to come back.
And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we are going to be discussing what's going on with Brother Polight. He went live today on Instagram, and boy, did he have a lot to say. And see, his position and stance in the video clearly lacks humility, clearly lacks accountability, deflecting, and outright just being deceptive and playing on words and semantics and trying to play the game that, well, I didn't plead guilty to anything. There is no plea. Literally. Now, what I have right here in front of you is the actual court case information. And we can look at the docket. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. And see, this just speaks to the deceptive and manipulative nature of a Brother Polight. This speaks to his character to even go live and to try to play with the people's intelligence this way. So, right here, the name is Michael Nowick. That's Brother Polight's name. This is his date of birth. Okay. And if we come down here, we can see this is his attorney. Where is he at? Right here, defense attorney, David Taras or Taras. And we can see these are the charges. You have lewd and lascivious molestation, which is the felony. Lewd and lascivious molestation, 2 counts. You have lewd and lascivious conduct with a child that's less than 16. You have lewd and lascivious exhibition with an individual less than 16. And contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Those are the 5 charges that he currently has. Now, if we come down here to the docket, this is very, very important. Let me zoom in here so you can understand this. It says that there is a motion for continuance filed. And don't worry, we're going to get to the video footage of his attorney, right, the defense, and the prosecution talking about a plea agreement. So now, right here, sequence 126 on 6/21/2023, it says report for plea is set for 7/7/2023 at 9 a.m. Now, one thing that Brother No Light said that was true. We don't know what he pled guilty to or what the attorney has agreed to for him to plead guilty to. Because, see, he wants to play the word game. Well, as of today, I have not pled guilty. Understand, and see, this is why I know that many of you are slow. And you hate when I say these things. If your attorney and the prosecution, the state, they get together and they deliberate, the whole purpose of your attorney is to negotiate on your behalf to come up with some type of a deal. So, even though you may not plead guilty to one or some of these charges, we know whatever was negotiated is related to these 5 charges. See, when the whole purpose of the legal system is your attorney's going to go in there, he's going to argue, and then he's going to get the information, the evidence that they have on you. And then what's going to happen is the prosecution is going to come to you with some type of a plea deal. Understand, your attorney negotiates on your behalf before you are there. So when they talk about a plea agreement was reached, that means that you accepted the plea. You just have not took it under oath yet. But now, because see, again, people want to play, and I'm not here to play. So let's play the court footage, and let's actually hear the prosecution, his defense attorney, and the judge talk about this alleged plea agreement.
With any final thoughts? Let's go.
Your Honor, if I may, prior to starting the Nelson hearing, it's possible to call a case on the
Sure.
Thank you. On page 13 of Your Honor's calendar, Michael Noah,
You're okay.
leading draft on behalf of the state.
All right, page 13. Counsel, state your name for the record.
David Terrace on behalf of the defendant, Michael Noah.
Okay, thank you. And
So let's be clear here. David Terrace, on behalf of defendant Michael Nowick, because see, you want to play games. I'm not here to play games with you. Defense attorney David Torres. So now what you want? You want people to believe that this is Photoshop? That this ain't the real actual black and white documentation here?
So guys, I want to really deal with what happened to Common Sense, what he said in that particular video. Brother Polight is a grifter, in my honest opinion. This is not uncommon in the black conscious community. We've seen it with people like Young Pharaoh, Brother Polight, a lot of lying to people in the, you know, at the behest of black consciousness and things like that. But it appears that Brother Polight has some level of guilt in these things, although he's acting like he is not guilty of these things, even though he is going to make a plea in July. And if you want to look at what happened to Common Sense's video, it definitely, he actually plays the video of the judge, and they have sent the information over to the DA. And me being a part of the conscious community, I was in the black manosphere, and I'm still very associated in some way or another with black manosphere, and I've always been somewhat associated with the conscious community. I'm just more involved with the greater Pan-African world. We do have, just like any other community, misfits, liars, cheats. And the thing about that is the sad part is that a lot of good black people believe frauds like this. Guys who don't have a real business acumen, guys who are just using the followers, when the message is, you know, support black people, the black community, the black woman is God. And yet you see these guys engaging in the self-deviancy and getting people to pay their bills. And, you know, they're living off luxury, off people that have worked hard for the money. And then not only that, you're out here allegedly doing this sort of other stuff, which is also very sad. And I just want to say that, you know, like people like Brother Polight and these guys like this, they really give Pan-Africanism, the conscious community, black power movements, things like, they get it a bad name, because now the frauds have come into the market. And that happened once we started losing the Dr. John Henry Clarks, the Dr. Amos Wilsons, you know, people like the A.G. Gassons, the builders of the black community. They got replaced by the Pookie and Ray Ray frauds, the Young Pharaohs, the Brother Polights. These guys who are pretty much cancers in any community they come across. And then of course you have people who just want to join in and believe that what they're doing is a great thing, only to find out that what they're doing is trash. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all these, serve the bell. I'm out.